isn't it?
Headingley,
It's going to be lovely,
really
isn't it?
exciting, isn't it? At 7:23. Now, this is something that will resonate with so many of you. Getting a parking ticket is a horrible feeling, but it seems that more and more of us are now being hit with penalties from private firms.
But we've had a look at figures from the RAC Foundation. They show charges from private car parks, like shopping centres or leisure facilities, gyms, things like that, have increased by nearly 2/3 in just 5 years and could reach an annual record high.
We're joined now by Scott Dixon, a consumer and motoring expert. Good morning.
Morning, Scott.
Why are we seeing this trajectory of more and more fines in private spaces?
It's obviously quite lucrative, and it is a money-making racket, dare I say it. And motorists are misled by the notices that are put on the vehicles. So by local authorities, they're called penalty charge notices, and they're for infringements on public highways, whereas in supermarkets and private car parks they're called penalty charge notices, and they look the same, and that's just designed just to mislead consumers and motorists.
So legally, what's the difference then? Do you have to pay these, or how does it work if you get one of these on your car?
You can't ignore it because it can be pursued through the courts. And you can be hit with county court judgments, and it can affect your credit record with mortgages and loans in years to come. But the first thing you need to do is try and avoid engaging with a private parking operator at all times. So go straight to the landowner. That's the key weapon in your arsenal. So if you're in a supermarket car park, just speak to customer services and ask them if they can just cancel the ticket. And most of the supermarkets are generally very good on that.
I mean, what if it's a fair cop, though, that if you have outstayed the amount of time you've been there and you haven't read the terms and conditions properly, is it just the case that they're on the ball a bit more with issuing these fines?
No, the most common complaint is connected to signs. So signs need to be clearly visible and set to a prescribed criteria, but they also need to be visible by day and night. So you need to be given sufficient guidance to make an informed decision. And if you haven't been given sufficient guidance with the signs, if they're not clear and visible, then it can be said that they're not enforceable, and you weren't, given a chance to read the terms and conditions.
That's reasonable grounds for appeal.
Yeah, very much so.
So I'm aware there's probably many people who found themselves in this situation. What sort of things should you be looking for legitimately then? Is there sort of wording you should be looking for, or something specific on it?
Well, they need to be accredited by the British Parking Association and the Independent Parking Committee.
Okay.
So those firms have accredited members that they need to be affiliated to, and if they're not,
what's the basically? Do you ask the people, or
it'll be on the ticket?
Right. Okay.
So you can, or you can just look them up online.
I'm amazed that there isn't a government-sanctioned code of practice which already exists, but one is hopefully coming soon. What would that look like, and would that help to regulate it?
It would help to regulate what is an unregulated industry at the moment, and it's just too fast and loose, really, and motorists are being taken advantage of this. And who's to say that these signs have been given planning permission? A lot of the signs in these car parks haven't been given planning